As we all make our final preparations for Christmas and we get ready to be with family and friends, I want to extend my best wishes to each and every one of you. Today I'm at the National Museum of Scotland in an exhibition which marks one of Scotland's greatest humanitarians. This coming March we celebrate the 200th anniversary of David Livingstone's birth. When David Livingstone was growing up, his entire family, that's 7 people, lived in one room. From the age of 10, he worked in the mill in Blantyre for 14 hours a day. So how did Livingstone manage to get from these humble origins to become famous across the world? Someone whose bicentenary will be celebrated from Blantyre in Scotland to Blantyre in Malawi. The answer is education. Even after working 14 hours a day, Livingstone attended school classes for another 2 hours every evening. He would even read underneath the loom at the mill while working. At the age of 23, he went to Anderson College in Glasgow to study medicine. 4 years later, he made his first journey to Africa. For the next 33 years, he dedicated his life to missionary work, to medicine, to combating the slave trade, and to exploration. It is due to David Livingstone and his legacy that today Scotland has so many strong relationships with Malawi, between families, communities, schools, churches, and also between our two governments. We're working to help extend electricity provision across the country, using Scotland's expertise as world leaders in renewable energy. The Scottish Government has also established water projects to help Malawi communities affected by climate change. Those projects are part of Scotland's Climate Justice Fund, the first of its kind to be established anywhere in the world. That recognises that nations which have benefited from industrialisation have a duty to help less developed countries to adapt to the consequences of climate change. As we look to that anniversary in 2013, we can reflect on David Livingstone as exemplifying many of the best characteristics of Scotland: an internationalist outlook, an ambition to succeed, a passion for education, and perhaps most of all, a strong sense of solidarity and a deep sense of compassion. These values are important at any time, but especially at Christmas. As well as being a time of celebration, Christmas is a time when it's particularly important to think of others, to care about those who may be facing hardship, loneliness, or illness. A couple of weeks ago, I visited Lifecare's Dean Club Day Centre in Edinburgh. The work of day centres across Scotland is invaluable in ensuring our elderly people have companionship at Christmas time and all year round. And I would urge all Scots to follow this example, make just a little time to spend with an elderly relative, neighbour, or friend. I know that many of you will be spending some time over this festive period to help people in need. And I think all of you are helping to bring comfort and happiness where it is most needed. I also want to pay a particular tribute to many people, especially in our emergency services and armed forces, for whom Christmas is not a holiday at all. That service is appreciated all year round, but particularly valued at Christmas time. So whether you are working, partying, or at home or overseas, on behalf of the Scottish Government, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas.